And we are back. So anyway, listen, we have not, I want to hear from some of my callers on the station, 313-778-7600, 313-778-7600. What's your opinion? What do you think about this situation with Donald Trump and these classified documents? And what do you think about how segments of society are playing down the celebration of Juneteenth, and they're basically using these types of dates or situations to make fun of minorities? And do you think that we have got taken a step backwards? And I'd like to know if we got any callers here. Okay, do we have Vic? Do we still have Vic or no?
We lost Vic and Tony, but we do have Carl.
Let's take Carl. And I want everybody else to give us a call in 313-778-7600. Hey, Carl.
Yes, thanks for taking my call. Yeah, well, Donald Trump knew what he was doing. This guy here, first of all, he don't care nothing, don't give a damn about the United States. Let's get that very clear. And these people with all this racism and all this hate, yeah, like my uncle used to say, these people, these white folks here, they hate they missed that old slavery. That's all. That's no other reason. What's wrong with fried chicken? Yes, my feelings. You ain't hurt my feelings. What's wrong? White people eat more fried chicken than anybody. What's wrong? Hennessy, they drink more Hennessy.
So you thought that the party was okay?
No, the party wasn't okay. All that caricature making fun of black folks.
No, I didn't think that was okay. You know what I'm saying? I did not think that was okay. But Carl, you know what really was, to me, that took me back, is that this woman defended this by then sharing that she had a fake Instagram account, and that the public knew about it, and that she had all of this other racist stuff. She felt it was okay.
Oh, no, she knew it was hateful. She didn't say that. But she knew what she's doing wrong. She knew what she's doing evil. Just, can you imagine these are the kind of people like this during the time of slavery and segregation? That's very simple. Sit up there with that kind of food. Do you think me and my family sitting around here making caricatures of white folks? Really? You got the time in your life to deal with this. So with all the diseases and pandemics going on, these people are like this, are sick. Serious. They're sick mentally, physically. That's all that is. These are the kind of people that would lynch and did everything destructive to black people. These kind of people that ran through black towns and everything. It doesn't surprise me. You want to see a whole bunch of white folks on a hot summer day and chicken at a ballpark. What the heck do you think hot dogs are made of? Chickens. If they want to crack jokes. See, that racism and that hate, that don't bother me. There's nothing that a white person can say that'll hurt me for my black skin. And black people need to know this.
Mm-hmm.
These people ain't going away. It's a problem with the ones who are in power. She ain't in no power. The people in power, like Donald Trump, foolishly. Black people need to take their history seriously in this country. If we did, we wouldn't have these problems. If we showed up to vote in strong numbers, we get anything out this wonderful country we want to. America never been great. How the hell are you a great country during slavery? So they try to dismiss this. 400 years of brutal slavery. It didn't end in 65, the last president of the civil rights bill. Black people couldn't move around this country. They sit up there making all kind of mockery. Donald Trump with his cracking jokes, the first attempt and all like that. Oh, Barack should have clapped back at. If Barack would have said something to that man so foul and foul, the Republican Party would have never said that. They would have respected him. So if Barack said things, he's doing his own special way. But no, you have to holler at them people. You have to cuss them out. That's simple. And the nation would have understood it. Nobody got time to deal with that racism and that ignorance.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, he's a dentist. Nicholas Nisoni, Nicosia. I'm going to put the name. He's a dentist and she's a real estate person. And guess what she said? It had nothing to do with racism. It was making fun of the liberals that wanted to pass Juneteenth, which in our estimation was just a waste of a holiday because people needed to work. but that they did not believe it was not based on bigotry, but on liberal politician and values.
Yeah, that's a lie. She know history. She know history. She know who the. She know American history. The problem is black people don't know their own history. She knows exactly what she's saying and exactly what she's doing. GMT. She the one was probably back then. Her people back then, the one that held black folks and slaves back in Texas. Oh yeah. See, white folks know the history of America. They know this. They can come fresh home from Europe and know all the history. The problem with black people in this country, not all of us, they don't take their history seriously. See,
and I want to say this, and let me say this to you, and not all white people are racist, because it's white people but for black people. Listen, if they had made the Underground Railroad, many of our great grandparents wouldn't have been where we are. But I'm talking about people who support, because obviously she's conservative, okay? And these are people that support Donald Trump that come up with this bigotry.
Yeah, but the majority of white folks in this country are, the majority of white people was racist during slavery. They didn't want the Civil Rights Bill passed. 95% of white Americans during the 50s and the 40s, they could care less. Ain't that much change. That's nothing much change. Yeah, of course, not all white people. That's insane to say. But the majority of them was, you wouldn't have Donald Trump, and you wouldn't have our reparations. You wouldn't have all this racism going on. You know, to carry that in your heart. You know the kind of problem that is? I'm not a racist person, but I know the history of my country. I'm not no fool. You
right.
See what I'm saying? Black people need to stop going to the prison criminal justice system, to slavery. I know you're a judge, you see plenty of that. Come here on the average. I just want to ask you, Judge, that's loaded up at the Wayne County Jail, all our people lined up to go there.
Let me say this to you. I had a juror that went to lunch and didn't come back. And we called her home and she didn't come back. And I held her in contempt. She came in with a lawyer. She was white. And she asked her lawyer, and she said it on the record, who do you think you are to talk to me the way you talking to me? Her lawyer looked at her like, that was 15 years ago. Can you imagine now? Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. And if I had probably tried to say something about her being racist, God forbid, impose any kind of penalty that's saying that she was being disrespectful, I would have been penalized. You understand that? I would have been penalized. You let her say what she wants, that's protected. I don't care that you black and that you offended by it. You better take it. You bigger than that. Okay?
Yeah. See, I understand you, Judge. See, see that racism and that hate, that don't affect me, that bother me personally. I learned that decades ago. I learned that.
Ooh, listen, Larry, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guys, listen. It's heating up. I want to hear what you got to say. 313-778-7600. We want to talk about this, but I also want to know, what do you think about Donald Trump with these classified documents at his house? Let's talk about that. Callers, it's your day. I've been missing in action. This is your show. Call in, you get to talk. Thanks, Carl. I don't really want to rest, so